Girls, stop everything. I'm not showing you 30, not even 50, but 100 fashion trends that will dominate fall/winter 2025-2026. They're hot now and about to get even bigger next year, so hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave your comment, and let's dive straight into trend number 1. Our first trend is the color wax paper. This shade is a slightly more delicate and refined off-white, very elegant, and often paired with a light transparency or more fluid soft fabric. Without a doubt, this is one of the most sophisticated and elegant colors of 2026, and it's already considered one of the key shades of the year. In other words, it's definitely a color to watch. It pairs beautifully with silver and gold, which means it will flatter most women. Whether you're blonde, redhead, or brunette, this shade will give you that luxury look. Trend number 2 is the silk touch dresses. They can come in satin, silk, or even fabrics with a subtle sheen. This finish brings an elegant and even luxurious vibe. Since silk and satin naturally have some shine, not everyone will love it. My tip is that when you're shopping for a satin fabric, always go for a softer, more subtle sheen, nothing too flashy. And if you find a piece that's extremely cheap, be careful. Most of the time, very cheap satin looks plastic, unattractive, and can even feel rough on the skin, so avoid it. Trend number 3 is architectural heels. Here, we're talking about unique designs, geometric, sculptural, and artistic. The idea is to bring something totally different and creative to shoes. You can even find architectural heels in very elegant and sophisticated models, such as the classic slingback or scarpin. The goal is to add a little twist. It doesn't have to be bold, it can be subtle, small, but still something that reflects your personality. This ties perfectly into the rising trend of essentialism and personal style that will dominate 2026. Trend number 4 is denim sets. Usually, these sets feature a combo of a denim jacket and jeans. We may see variations in the cut of the jeans or the jacket, but in general, jackets will be more fitted, often tied with a belt or a denim-like fabric acting as a belt. The jeans themselves tend to come in straight leg styles. Of course, you'll choose the set that best matches your personal style. Most of these denim sets will come in a sturdier, navy blue denim, with minimal details and often finished with an ochre top stitch along the sides for a retro touch. Even though it's denim and therefore casual, these sets still carry a sense of sophistication and give you that luxury vibe. Trend number 5 is halter tops with draping details. These blouses usually feature a slightly asymmetrical neckline, bringing modernity and sophistication. They have a party look, making them perfect for elegant but casual social events like birthday parties, dinners, or even lunch outings. They also work well in the workplace, especially when paired with a blazer to give that office core touch. Without a doubt, this is also a major trend for 2026. Trend number 6 is boho chic prints. These include a variety of designs inspired by tapestries and bandanas. It's that pattern you're already familiar with, sophisticated yet creative. These prints can appear on skirts, dresses, and also on outerwear, especially tapestry-style fabrics, which look stunning on jackets and longer coats. Floral prints with a boho vibe will also work beautifully in 2026, since this is set to be one of the year's biggest trends. Trend number 7 is denim dresses. These dresses are urban, versatile, and modern. They're gorgeous, and right now they're showing up in more elegant styles with subtle 1950s references like fuller skirts or more structured silhouettes. You'll also find plenty of shorter versions, perfect for mild or warm days, and they can be paired with tights for colder weather. The best part, and what I personally love most about denim dresses, is that denim is an extremely durable fabric. That means you can invest in one without fear of it being just another piece you'll wear a few times and then discard. Not at all. With a high-quality piece, you'll have it for life. This is one of my absolute favorite trends for 2026. Trend number 8 is oversized sunglasses. Here we're talking about big frames that cover most of the face. The aviator model will be a highlight, and I highly recommend it for women with slightly longer chins or a more elongated center face, from brow to nose tip, since it helps balance proportions. If your eyes naturally droop a little at the outer corners, that slightly downturned gaze, the cat eye model, is a must. My eyes are like that, and I absolutely love cat eye frames. Oversized sunglasses are fantastic, instantly stylish and chic. chic. Choose the frame shape you like best, but always keep in mind what enhances your natural features. For example, square frames are perfect for highlighting strong angles, while round frames soften and balance features. Following these small tips, you'll find the pair that makes you even more beautiful. Trend number 9 is elevated boho chic. Here, we're talking about a more refined version of boho, using noble fabrics with a slightly minimalist approach. Typically, you won't see a lot of prints. Instead, the focus is on solid fabrics, light, fluid, and often finished with ruffles. This style pairs beautifully with jeans, especially flare jeans, clogs, and flowy blouses with ruffles and soft transparency. It's one of the strongest trends for 2026 and is already appearing in major stores. So, it won't be hard to find pieces that fit into this elevated boho chic vibe. I personally loved this trend, and without a doubt, it's one I'll be adopting next year. And of course, I can't forget to ask for your support by leaving today's magic words in the comments, right? You know your comment helps me a lot, so just write 100 Fall/Winter 2026 trends. By leaving these magic words, you have no idea how much you're helping me. And of course, I'll leave a little heart on your comment. I'm counting on you. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 10 is elegant knee-high boots. Here we have sophisticated boots, usually in leather, which may or may not have a glossy finish, but that generally maintain the characteristic of reaching the knee. They can come with or without heels. The idea here is to bring a more elegant touch. I recommend more neutral tones, such as brown and black. Of course, you can be a little more creative. In that case, I suggest, for example, burgundy, which has established itself as one of the great shades within the new neutrals for 2026. In other words, an excellent choice. If you're looking for that timeless boot, a piece that never goes out of style and will stay with you for many years, I recommend this length, which usually flatters and looks beautiful on most women. Number 11 is the slip dress, a minimalist and sensual dress that is also timeless and elegant when worn appropriately, of course. Since it leans toward a sensual style, one must be careful when choosing the right occasion. I don't recommend it for very formal situations or the workplace. However, for a romantic dinner, it is highly recommended. It's a dress that lightly highlights your curves, bringing that ultra-feminine vibe. It looks stunning in both black and red, but also very beautiful in lighter tones such as off-white, white, and cream, which give it a more delicate and sublime touch. Number 12 is faux fur, which can appear in details, especially in coats and jackets or in pieces fully made of it. The idea here is to bring a glamorous and modern touch. They appear mainly associated with boho glam, which combines this sophisticated touch with a more minimalist style, known as elevated boho chic, already mentioned earlier. Without a doubt, faux furs convey a lot of luxury while also being a far more interesting option than natural furs. Number 13 is lace. Lace appears here in various forms. It can be found in dresses, blouses, and skirts. The idea is to bring either a romantic or a modern touch. This happens, for example, when lace is paired with transparency, creating a very creative and daring look. Light lace, such as in pale pink, light blue, white, or cream tones, usually conveys delicacy and romance. Meanwhile, lace in shades such as red, burgundy, and black gives a more modern and sensual vibe to your looks. Number 14 is the color Transformative Teal. This sophisticated teal green has been chosen as the main color of 2026. It's a shade that flatters most women, and for this reason, is widely used by bridesmaids or wedding guests. It's also very common in graduations, since it enhances different skin tones. In short, it's a safe choice and fits perfectly with 2026, where personality will be the key factor. Furthermore, it is an exclusive color, meaning it's unlikely that someone else will be wearing the same shade if you choose Transformative Teal as one of your main colors. Number 15 is draped dresses, which feature elegant tailoring, enhance the body, and offer a timeless touch. Draped dresses are excellent for parties. They add sophistication while also bringing modernity. They may even include asymmetric details, which reinforce this contemporary aesthetic. They are elegant but not overly traditional. This means you won't end up with a dated look, as if you were wearing something too old-fashioned. On the contrary, they bring freshness and modernity, leaving you looking stunning. Number 16 is Mary Jane's. We're talking about those ultra-feminine shoes that usually feature delicate, romantic straps. They are also known as doll shoes. I personally used this type of shoe even before it came back into fashion in recent years. I remember a time when you could only find this model in a flat version, with no heel, and with very little variety of colors. I even painted a white pair red myself. It turned out to be such a beautiful shoe. Unfortunately, I no longer have it, but what a joy it is to wear Mary Jane's in 2025 and 2026. I already have mine, and honestly, I'm considering starting a collection of them. Number 17 is the Liberty floral print. It's a small, delicate floral pattern, extremely feminine and romantic. Because it's so soft and sweet, it works perfectly with blouses, skirts, and dresses pieces that highlight this sweeter side of style. It looks amazing in lighter tones, such as blue and pink, but also works very well with darker backgrounds, creating a winter floral aesthetic. In that case, it can bring a slightly heavier and more modern touch. You can choose, for instance, a brown, purple, or black background to add more depth. This way, you avoid an overly ultra-feminine, delicate appearance, gaining more personality instead. Number 18 is capes. Whether light or slightly heavier, they always add a sophisticated and striking touch. In 2026, we will see capes, especially shorter ones, strongly inspired by the Chloe runway, where many dresses and blouses were styled with a leather cape, but you don't necessarily need to go for leather. You can choose a lighter fabric instead. The idea is to replace the traditional coat, bringing a more romantic and delicate feel, moving away from the usual jackets. Without a doubt, capes are one of the major trends of the season. It's been a long time since we've seen this piece in the spotlight, and now it's back for good, especially among fashionistas. Number 19 is asymmetrical blouses. This detail adds modernity and uniqueness, making them ideal for those who like creative looks. Asymmetry is also excellent for women who have broader shoulders, since, by having one sleeve on one side and none on the other, it creates a cut that makes the shoulders appear narrower. In other words, it's perfect for balancing proportions, but, of course, can be worn by any woman who wants a more modern and impactful look. Number 20 is halter dresses. Here, we're talking about dresses that tie at the neck. They may or may not have a neckline. Generally, these dresses are very sensual, yet sophisticated, perfect for wearing to graduations. You can also wear them to weddings, as they look stunning on brides, bridesmaids, guests, as well as the mother of the bride or groom. If you are a woman who likes to show your back, these dresses are perfect because most of them feature an open back. So, if you want to highlight this area, it's an ideal choice. They can be made from slightly stiffer fabrics, but I especially recommend the softer ones, which add even more femininity. This is one of the season's big bets and also a staple for the 2026 woman. Number 21 is maximalist earrings. Expressive, they are wonderful for elevating simpler outfits like the classic t-shirt and jeans. Just by adding a maximalist earring, you notice the difference. They are also perfect for women who work in communication or interact with many people, anyone who needs to draw attention to their face. Whether you're making videos, attending clients, or working as a doctor, psychologist, or receptionist, maximalist earrings are an ally. They don't have to be extravagant. Even slightly bolder pieces achieve the desired effect. Number 22 is plaid prints. Here, we will see a wide variety of styles, practically all types of plaid. The choice depends on your personal style. If you are romantic and delicate, you can go for Vichy plaid. If you prefer an alternative style, grid plaid is the best option. For a grunge look, I recommend the flannel shirt style plaid, which matches perfectly. There are also variations associated with an elegant style. Basically, the idea is, choose your plaid and wear it. For 2026, I bet on a brown and blue combination, but you should choose the color and style you like the most. Number 23 is jeans with crystal embellishments, referencing the 2000s. These jeans can be crafted at home. Just buy crystals online and apply them yourself. The kits are usually inexpensive and are a great way to revamp forgotten jeans in your closet. You can also buy secondhand jeans and customize them. It's a fun idea to get hands-on and create your own clothes. Number 24 is slightly elongated balloon dresses. We saw this model a lot last year, but in 2026, it appears longer, creating a softer look. In my opinion, short models aren't as beautiful as the long ones, which have a sophisticated, almost princess-like air, especially in off-white or soft cream shades. Pay attention to the fabric. Avoid overly shiny materials, especially in black, as they can look like a trash bag. I've made this mistake myself, so I recommend avoiding it. Prefer matte black dresses or shiny ones in other colors to prevent this issue. Number 25 is loafers and moccasins. They are amazing. You can choose moccasins for a more classic style and loafers for something more modern. Both are inspired by menswear but work with a wide variety of looks. They can be minimalist or chunky, with tractor soles or heels, allowing for creative outfits. These shoes suit women with traditional or creative styles, though they might not appeal as much to romantic styles. Number 26 is suede. This sophisticated and durable material appears in coats, accessories, and skirts, but it's most often seen in coats, shoes, and boots. Extremely durable and timeless, I recommend it for women who want a piece that lasts forever. Choosing caramel or brown shades gives a bohemian touch, while black offers a modern, timeless look. Number 27 is slightly sheer blouses. They pair well with a boho style and have a romantic, light feel, usually with multiple layers of ruffles. They can be worn with another top underneath or alone, as the transparency is subtle. They are typically made from plain fabrics, though printed options exist. Without a doubt, these blouses are set to be a hit in 2026, and they've already started appearing in major stores. Number 28 is full skirts with a 1950s aesthetic. Usually midi-length, they are feminine, comfortable, and perfect for romantic, sweet women who enjoy retro or vintage styles. They can be worn with a petticoat underneath for volume and a creative touch, or alone for a modern look. Despite the historical reference, they maintain a classic, elegant air with a feminine touch. Number 29 is statement belts. We're talking about large, metallic buckles, eye-catching pieces, and belts with embellishments mainly metallic. The trend includes wearing 2, 3, or more belts in the same outfit in a variety of colors, widths, and materials. The idea is to use the belt as the main accessory, the piece that draws attention. I love belts, and the most interesting part is that a good belt can completely change the aesthetic of an outfit. If you don't have one yet, start with more delicate models and gradually move to larger ones as you embrace the trend. Number 30 is geometric prints, bringing a creative and retro vibe. They can be used on blouses, skirts, and dresses, but I believe they will appear mostly on dresses. You need to be careful with these prints because, from time to time, they go out of fashion. Since this is a very recent trend, we will see if it really takes off for 2026 or if it will be something more fleeting. When in doubt, avoid overly bright colors. Stick to neutral tones. This way, you can wear this print for a longer time. Number 31 is the updated balecore style. Here we will see tulle, bows, and ballet flats, but with a more minimalist and modern touch. The idea is not to look too caricatured, but to bring a slightly more contemporary feel. The ballet flats appear with a sportier touch. The bows are not too large and don't necessarily have to be the classic pink satin bow. Tulle can be used creatively. The result is a romantic woman, yes, but much more modern. I'm loving this trend and highly recommend it for women who enjoy a super feminine touch but don't want to look too girly. Number 32 is pointed toe shoes. They are feminine, sophisticated, and, of course, very timeless. These are shoes every woman should invest in and have in her wardrobe. If you're concerned about color, I recommend neutral shades, black and brown. To add a touch of color, deep burgundy will look excellent. We're talking about shoes that give the impression of a wealthy and powerful woman, the image of a woman in charge. So, if you're in a work environment and want to show authority, pointed toe shoes suit you perfectly. If you also love tailoring, pointed toe shoes will match your wardrobe. If you don't have them yet, they're worth buying. Number 33 is boho dresses. Bohemian dresses will appear in 2026 in a wide variety. Here, we'll see many flowing dresses made of light, airy fabrics. They can be plain or printed. The tones usually reference nature, so we'll see a lot of blue, green, and brown. There's nothing stopping you from combining them with deep red, black, or even lighter shades. Boho dresses are ideal for women seeking comfort, but also plenty of personality. They go well with maximalist accessories, which give a modern and glamorous feel, as well as with more natural accessories, like wooden pieces, which add a natural touch to the bohemian style. In other words, they suit many styles. You just need to know how to combine them. They work in summer, spring, autumn, and winter. With the right accessories, they can be worn year-round. Number 34 is the plaid blazer. The plaid blazer is a sophisticated and timeless classic. It's ideal for women who prefer a slightly more traditional look, but also works very well for creative women with a slightly different approach. If you want to invest in a piece that never goes out of style, the plaid blazer will work perfectly. My tip is to choose a more modern cut, like a tailored blazer. Avoid a very straight and oversized plaid blazer, as it looks outdated, not in a vintage or retro way. Tailor the blazer to give it a modern touch for 2025 and 2026. Number 35 is a mix of prints in the same look. Here, we might combine plaid with polka dots. For example, one tip is to mix organic and inorganic elements like flowers with plaid or flowers with polka dots. You can also combine two similar prints like polka dots and plaid in the same color and approximate size. This avoids an overly bold mix. If you want to be more creative, go ahead, but know that it will be harder to get right. My tip is to start with the basics, all black and white, then off-white with brown, and then gradually introduce a slightly more colorful mix of prints. For those who have never been daring, jumping straight into bold combos may feel overwhelming. This is one of the trickiest combinations to master in fashion. Number 36 is halter blouses with a shirt collar. This type of blouse is very beautiful and gives a tailored feel, but with a lighter, fresher touch. They are ideal for warmer days. You can pair them with a jacket or blazer for cooler days. They are very elegant and attractive, but not overly daring. They evoke the half Lauren style, closely associated with the old money concept. If this is your style, this blouse is undoubtedly for you. I would definitely buy one if this were my main style. What a beautiful blouse. Number 37 is gray skirts. Gray emerges as the new neutral, replacing black, and will be widely used in skirts. It can be paired with tops in various colors, gray with pink, yellow, or red. It also goes well with white or black items, creating a tonal look that is very stylish. Gray is ideal for those who feel black is too heavy, as in my case. Unfortunately, black makes me look a bit pale. So, what do? I wear gray. I love gray, and I'm happy that this trend from last year continues. Number 38 is maximalist bracelets. Here we will see a huge variety, from fully metallic bracelets, gold or silver, to transparent acrylic bracelets, which bring a creative touch. You can also mix different thicknesses. The idea is to be creative and choose the bracelet that best suits your style. I love pairing bold bracelets with boho or casual looks, like jeans and a t-shirt. It looks great, both for everyday wear and for something more sophisticated. This is ideal for women who don't like many accessories around the neck. Just put on a bracelet and you're already stunning. Number 39 is the wedge boot. We're talking about a modern boot with a distinctive heel, comfortable yet chic and retro. It's very interesting and sensual, adding sophistication to tailored outfits. I can easily imagine a woman wearing an elegant suit paired with these boots. To me, they convey the image of a powerful and stylish woman. What a wonderful boot! I'm so happy that the edge trend is here to stay in 2026. Number 40 is strapless dresses. These are fun dresses that, at the same time, have a slight sensuality. In my opinion, they are lightweight dresses. They bring a slightly more youthful vibe. I highly recommend them for women who like that fun, feminine, yet somewhat youthful touch. I think they look super interesting when paired with Mary Jane sandals, because it gives that girly touch, you know? For this look, they can also be dresses with skirts inspired by the 1950s, very flared, but they can also be column-style dresses, the ones that are straight from top to bottom. You just need to choose the type of dress you like the most. In any case, if strapless dresses are your favorite choice, celebrate, because we will have plenty available for you. Just choose and buy. Number 41 is the color fresh purple. This is a mystical, creative, and bold purple. I think it's a complicated color, right, girls? I don't think everyone will wear this color because it's eye-catching and stands out. I would say it's a color for a very modern, very daring person, the kind of woman who makes an entrance wherever she goes. If you match this aesthetic, this type of purple is perfect for you. Purple is also a color that is rarely used, so just by choosing it, you will already stand out from the majority. Number 42 is capri pants. They are retro, charming, and bring a lot of lightness and femininity. Ideal for taller women because they cut the silhouette. However, they also suit shorter women very well, bringing a cute, sweet, and playful touch. I am not very tall, and I love capri pants. I think they look so cute, so sweet, especially the models that are slightly more fitted to the silhouette, which give that very retro feel. I know not everyone likes them, but I definitely approve of this trend. Number 43 is polka dot prints. A classic, right girls? Minimalist, yet at the same time creative and modern, with a story behind it. Polka dots can be used in different ways, but the main style we'll see in 2026 is light polka dots on a darker background, mainly brown. I've noticed that black and white will continue, but this brownish touch seems to be the main focus when we talk about a more commercial polka dot, the one we'll see in major stores. You will also find polka dots scattered differently, so it doesn't need to follow the same pattern. It can be spread on the fabric like confetti. You can choose models with larger or smaller dots, but lately, I've noticed that smaller dots are the ones having more success. Number 44 is butter yellow dresses. This shade has become a favorite, girls. It's a light, sunny, sweet, feminine color, delicate and, at the same time, modern. Perfect for sunny days or for women with a sunny personality, always cheerful, always upbeat. If you are a woman who conveys this calmness and joy, this color is perfect for you. It might even be the color you choose as your signature shade. Number 45 is ties, worn in a very creative way, mainly inspired by 2000s rock. You can wear it loose or tied as a bow. Creativity is a must. It can be used as an accessory or even for a party. If you were a big fan of Avril Lavigne, you've probably dreamed of wearing a tie. So now is the perfect time for you to try it. I, as a fan, approve this trend. Number 46 is polo shirts. Polo is back in a big way, girls. The polo shirt is here to stay. It appeared at the beginning of the year and promises to be a big hit. Here, we see a lot of that elegant, sporty trend, and this type of shirt will appear with a refreshed look. It works great for those who like the chic casual style. I even had a friend in high school who loved polo shirts. At the time, it wasn't really my style, so I didn't like it. But nowadays I understand, because her style was always chic casual, so it suits her perfectly. If it's your style too, you can't miss this shirt. You have to buy it and put it in your wardrobe. Number 47 is gingham dresses, cute, delicate, feminine, with a picnic vibe. You will find various color combinations, usually with one color paired with white. So, black and white, blue and white, red and white, which really gives that picnic feel. Without a doubt, we are talking about a trend that has been around for a while. This style has been coming from the last seasons and continues to appear. So, be creative and choose the color you like. If you've always dreamed of wearing that picnic-style dress like Mary Jane, this is the perfect moment. Number 48 is kitten heels. Here, we're talking about low heels that are elegant yet very comfortable. They come in sandals, closed shoes, and boots. The idea is to provide comfort. They are ideal for women who, despite liking comfort, don't like block heels, heavy pieces, or platforms. They prefer a slim heel, but not too high. Honestly, I think they are luxurious. Any kitten Ross piece looks beautiful to me, whether it's boots, shoes, or sandals. So, this is a trend I'm going to buy. Number 49 is the paint splash print. Here, we'll have a modernized tie-dye. A little softer, not too bold. Tie-dye is the technique where you tie the clothing and splash paint on it. In my opinion, it's not the best print in the world, and it also goes out of fashion easily. Therefore, I would say you should be a little careful with this one. The more colorful and vibrant it is, the harder it is to wear. So, I would choose softer, sweeter, and more delicate tones to avoid this problem because we don't want to buy a piece once and never wear it again. We want to wear it frequently. Number 50 is the white chemise. This piece is inspired by the men's shirt, being very light and versatile, and in 2026, it appears both with and without a belt. The idea here is to resemble a long, airy shirt, ideal for milder, fresher days. I highly recommend these pieces in cotton and also in linen because besides being much more elegant, they also provide thermal comfort, both on warmer and cooler days. It is a classic, traditional, and elegant piece that I recommend for all women, but especially for those seeking comfort without losing a sophisticated appearance. It pairs very well with a wide variety of shoes. You can wear it with sneakers, pumps, flat sandals, high heels, or even without heels. In other words, it's the perfect piece for anyone looking for a chic, casual look. Number 51 is floral dresses. These dresses are very romantic and timeless. You can opt for delicate, smaller prints, but also for larger, bolder ones. We will see a wide variety of florals, including prints that look like paintings and those that look like photographs. We can say that every type of floral will be trending in 2026. Are you enjoying this video? Then you need to subscribe to the channel because here we post videos every day, always talking about fashion, beauty, and trends, with plenty of practical tips. It's not enough to just show what's in fashion. You need to show who looks good, who values themselves, who doesn't, and who should avoid certain choices. This way, you know exactly what's worth buying and what isn't. So help me out. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This way, you'll get notified of a new video every day. I'm counting on your subscription. Let's continue with the video. Number 52 is accessories with keys and locks. Here we have creative and charming pieces, mainly appearing in necklaces, bracelets, and bags. The idea is to combine a small lock with a key. In larger pieces, such as bags, you can see a much bigger lock. The most interesting part is that you can customize your pieces by buying old locks and keys and creating your own accessories. Number 53 is suede shoes. These are sturdy shoes that, despite having a velvety texture, can give a modern vibe. I find these shoes very interesting, and although they come in various shades, we will mainly see tones leaning toward caramel and brown, whether they are closed shoes, sandals, or boots. Number 54 is tulle dresses. They are light, romantic, and ethereal, pairing perfectly with the balecore trend, which is super popular right now. If you want a more feminine touch, go for light tones such as off-white, white, cream, pink, and light blue. For a more modern touch, choose bold or dark colors like black, brown, and burgundy. Without a doubt, tulle is on trend. Number 55 is the elegant sporty style. This style heavily references sneakers, polo shirts, and polo dresses. The idea here is a slightly more refined casual look. There will be plenty of combinations with tailored pieces. These outfits can work both for sporty situations and slightly more sophisticated occasions. I think it's an amazing trend, bringing a more elegant version of sporty style, which is also very popular. Number 58 is retro modern dresses. We are mainly talking about dresses that have a 1950s vibe. These are dresses with a full, voluminous skirt, which may have a petticoat underneath to enhance the retro feel. If you want a more modern touch, just skip the petticoat. This way, you can wear them more easily in your daily life. They are beautiful dresses with a more timeless look, very feminine, yet traditional, ideal for women who love both romance and elegance. Number 59 is bag charms. Here we have a wide variety of keychains to creatively personalize your bag. They have recently become trendy, especially with the labubu trend, bringing a touch of personality. You can choose any keychain or charm you like. I find it very interesting when people add items that reflect their personality, a reference to their profession, or their hobbies. This transforms a bag into more than just an accessory. It becomes a way to show your personality and a piece of your story to everyone who sees it. It's like a photo album hanging on your bag. Number 60 is leopard print jeans. They are bold and full of attitude. An excellent way to wear this type of animal print in your daily life is in a pair of pants that won't wear out so easily. A common problem with printed pants is that, over time, they can become stretched, worn, lose their pattern, and look unattractive. In the case of jeans, this doesn't happen, as the wear over time will just make them a bit more stylish. I think it's amazing for women who love animal print, want a pair of animal print jeans, but also want something that lasts. If that's your case, be happy, because this trend is coming strong. Number 61 is the cocoa powder trend. This is a very sophisticated shade of brown and is considered a new neutral. Cocoa powder is also one of the main colors for 2026, one of the colors of the year. It comes to replace black and bring a slightly warmer touch for women who are tired of having a completely black wardrobe. If you're looking for a sophisticated, elegant color that will match the main trends of the year, cocoa brown is definitely perfect for you. It works for shoes, bags, skirts, dresses, and pants. It's perfect. You could even build an entire wardrobe around this color. Number 62 is the low-waist dress. It references the 1920s in a more updated way. Low waist is very interesting for women with slightly shorter torsos, but it does not flatter women with short legs. That's why I recommend you try this type of dress with caution. If you are a petite woman with very short legs, I would suggest avoiding it because it will shorten you and won't be flattering. Now, if you are a tall woman or a woman with a shorter torso, it will balance your proportions and make you look amazing. Number 63 is toe sandals. These are sandals that mimic a sort of flip-flop with a heel. They highlight the toes and add a light touch to the heel. It's like mixing a resort vibe with everyday style. They look amazing both with casual pieces and with tailored outfits. I think, in fact, it's an excellent way to bring freshness to everyday looks. I love this type of sandal, girls, and I know not everyone likes them, but know that they are very trendy. I give this sandal my seal of approval. Number 64 is soft transparencies. Here we are talking about a wide variety of fabrics that have an ethereal, light quality. We also mean pieces that move as you walk. To me, they convey a goddess-like aura. Without a doubt, this is one of the main trends for 2026, as soft transparency appeared in most runway shows. Keep an eye on it, especially if you weren't a big fan of traditional transparencies that only serve to hold the dress in place at certain points. If you like this more subtle, sublime, and ethereal look, this trend is perfect for you. Number 65 is striped patterns. We are talking about something timeless and sophisticated. You can choose from a wide range of stripes, from thin to thick. You'll also find vertical and horizontal stripes, and, of course, patterns that mix multiple colors and widths. You'll see a great variety. This pattern, being so timeless, is a sure bet, the kind of pattern you'll never regret having in your wardrobe. Number 66 is the blush pink dress. We're talking about a romantic, delicate, and feminine dress. This color is very trendy right now, and a little softer. This means it's as if we added a small drop of gray to a light pink. It will flatter summer beauties very well and looks gorgeous for graduations and weddings. In fact, it's an excellent choice for bridesmaids. If you're looking for a pink tone that isn't too bold or flashy, this shade will be perfect for you. Certainly, it's a tone I recommend for most women, especially those with slightly olive skin, which, as we know, is hard to match with flattering shades. This pink tone is very flattering, so if you've never tried it, give it a go. It might just be the shade missing in your wardrobe. Number 67 is shoes with metallic elements like spikes, studs, and eyelets, all adding a bold glook touch. They look incredible with slightly traditional or casual outfits. You can pair these shoes with jeans and a t-shirt, and you'll already look super stylish. They also go well with tailored pieces for a more creative touch. Without a doubt, this is a trend that doesn't require much. You can buy these accessories and apply them to a shoe you already own. This way, you give new life to an accessory that was lying at the back of your wardrobe. It's a strong trend already appearing in major stores, so if you like it, you can buy it now. Number 68 is the worker jacket. This is a very sturdy and urban jacket, ideal for women who like a more casual, sporty, and comfortable style. If you love cargo pants, this jacket will be perfect for you. It also pairs well with straight jeans and a t-shirt. It works with boots or sneakers, but you can also mix it with other pieces for a bolder, more creative look. You can go for caramel and brown tones, or choose black for a slightly more timeless piece. Because it's durable, it's a piece you buy once and won't need to replace. So, invest in quality materials like twill. Number 69 is creative prints. Here we have fish and fruit prints, which are highly anticipated for 2026. They are bold, fun, and creative. You can wear them if this matches your style. Fish prints are a bit more challenging to wear and are largely personality driven. I, personally, have many aquariums. I have a 1-meter aquarium, a pond at home, and more than 12 or 13 aquariums, so it makes sense for me to wear fish prints as it's something I really enjoy. Now, a woman who wants to follow only the trend can also wear them. The important thing is that you like it. Fruit prints, I think, are easier to wear. I believe fruit prints will become more of a trend than fish prints. Let's watch and wait, because 2025 is a year full of personality, so we'll see a lot of variety. Number 70 is brown dresses. Here we have several shades of brown. We'll see chocolate brown, cocoa powder brown, earthy tones, and neutral shades. And of course, all of them are very interesting and sophisticated. This is a dress that will be very trendy. In fact, It's been a long time since I've seen such a wide variety and quantity of brown dresses. It's something that really hasn't been seen for a long time. Recently, if you browse online stores, you'll find many dresses of this type. I think they are beautiful. I'm biased, it's a color I love, find stunning, and recommend to most women. Often, what's missing is choosing the right shade of brown for you. Brown isn't always a warm color. You'll find cool, soft, and warm shades. So, there's a perfect brown shade for everyone. Number 71 is lace-up jeans. These are lighter jeans, usually made of thinner fabric. They are relaxed, practical, casual, and loose-fitting, ideal for warmer or cooler days. Perfect for wearing at home. They are very relaxed, ideal for women who love a more casual style. If you're the type who loves an oversized t-shirt, these jeans will match you perfectly. They can also be styled in different and bolder ways. They can even be paired with heels to create that mix of casual and elegant. You can really have fun with these jeans. But what I find most interesting about them is the comfort. Without a doubt, they are super comfortable jeans. Number 72 is the slouch boot, which is the boot with a slouchy shaft. It's very casual and fashionable. It looks amazing with skirts, especially short skirts, but can also be worn with skinny jeans, for example. This is a boot that doesn't flatter women with very thick legs as much, because it generally makes the leg appear thicker, so it's the kind of piece I recommend trying on in a store. Of course, some boots will be very voluminous, and others less so. When in doubt, go for less slouchy, girls. If you're unsure, choose the less voluminous one, because the chance of buying a very slouchy boot and then not liking it is high. Number 73 is scarves, especially tied on the head. They can be tied like a hair clip or covering the whole head. The idea here is to be creative. You can choose from a wide variety of scarves: satin, plain, printed, slightly sheer, draped, or pleated. The idea is to use your creativity. These are amazing accessories. I love scarves. I think scarves like this are perfect because they can be tied on your head, neck, bag, or used as a belt. It's a very versatile item that always adds charm and style, so it's one of my favorite accessories. I'm so happy it's trendy, everyone. It's a real hit. If you don't have one, it's an affordable item worth adding to your wardrobe for 2026. Number 74 is straight-cut dresses, referencing the 90s. Generally, these dresses are very straight, have few details, and no prints. The idea is to be ultra-minimalist. I think they pair really well with maximalist accessories, as it's possible to create a contrast between a basic dress and bold accessories. It's a very practical dress. Minimalist-style women were already familiar with this dress. It always appears but was mostly limited to minimalists. In 2026, it will gain more attention and appear more frequently. So, do you like this type of dress? I want to know. You know I love reading your comments. Number 75 is the chic rebel trend. Here, we're talking a lot of leather, metal, black, inspired by punk and also grunge. You'll see a great mix of items. The idea is to take elegant pieces like heels or pointed toe boots and mix them with bolder elements like chains and distressed jeans. You can also combine leather items like skirts or jackets, which look absolutely amazing. I love combining different materials. That way, you can create an all-black look, mixing suede, shiny, and natural leather. This way, you can make a wonderful, perfect, and creative look while keeping everything monochrome. This trend will appear strongly. I'd say that after boho and glam, chic rebel will rise. One trend will fade as another grows. Number 76 is wedge sneakers. These are sneakers with hidden heels. They were very popular in 2010. They give a more urban vibe, combining comfort and height. I think these are bold sneakers. Not everyone will like them. They really have that 2010 vibe. So, if you like trends from that era, you'll probably want to have them in your shoe collection. Without a doubt, for shorter women who love sporty style, they're one of the best choices. Number 77 is the versatile polka dot. Here, we'll see dots in many versions. You'll find blouses, dresses, skirts, and even accessories featuring polka dots. There will be a wide variety of colors and patterns in which the polka dots appear on the fabric. Some fabrics even have a slight texture. I think it's an excellent way to bring this retro and vintage-inspired pattern into our everyday life. It's one of the coolest, most creative, and fun prints you can choose in 2026. Number 78 is miniskirts. They are short, youthful, and can be worn with tights on cooler days or with shorts underneath for more comfort on warmer days. Mini skirts look amazing on girls with slimmer legs. I think they really enhance the look, but if you have thicker legs like me, it's fine to wear them. I only suggest being careful with the length. If your waist is slim and your hips are wider, be mindful that the skirt doesn't ride up. In this case, pairing the skirt with a matching color short sewn inside will make it easier and more comfortable. Number 79 is pieces with straw or raffia. We're talking about many accessories and shoes, like straw bags, straw hats, and shoes with straw details or imitation straw. It doesn't have to be real straw, it can be imitation. This trend has been around for the past few years and continues into 2026. So don't get rid of your accessories made from this material. Keep them, as they will be very trendy. The natural materials trend remains strong. Number 80 is jeans with a folded hem. This is a minimalist detail, but it really emphasizes quality. These jeans with folded hems literally started as a sign that the jeans had good stitching, were high quality, and more expensive. So, if you're wearing this trend, know that it does convey sophistication and a rich vibe. In this case, I mainly recommend straight leg jeans, since not every pair allows for a folded hem without slipping. Straight jeans are the best option for this, and preferably, a darker wash also adds to this sophistication. We're approaching the end, and only the strong have stayed with me until now. And you know, those who stay until the end always comment until the end. That way, I'll know which warriors stayed with me and who will learn everything about fashion and the trends for 2026. I want to see your comment. If you type until the end, I'll fill you with hearts. Let's continue with the video. Number 81 is the polo dress. Here, we're talking about a casual and sporty dress that is sophisticated yet comfortable. It's a dress that gives that Lauren vibe, you know? You can go for slightly fitted or slightly loose models. I think it's perfect for those with a casual and sporty style who also want that touch of elegance, that old money feel. It pairs well with small, detailed pieces, nothing too big or bold. The idea is to bring lightness, especially since the polo is associated with sport. So, no pairing a polo dress with maximalist necklaces, earrings, or bracelets. In my opinion, that creates an unappealing contrast. Number 82 is square toe shoes. They bring a retro 90s reference. Being modern and structured, you'll find a wide variety from pumps, slingbacks, Mary Janes to boots. The key here is to be careful, because depending on the shape, the shoe can appear too large. The square should be delicate, especially in romantic shoes like Mary Jane's. You'll see this type of square toe in both heeled and flat shoes. As I said, watch the length, otherwise it won't look nice. Even square toe women's shoes should have softness and a slight curve, or they can look very masculine, which some women may not feel comfortable wearing. Number 83 is guava pink. This is a slightly more vibrant and cheerful pink, ideal for hot days. It can be used in accessories, dresses, blouses, and skirts. It's a sunshiny pink, perfect for summer, but can be worn any season. It conveys lightness and juiciness, ideal for feminine women with a touch of sensuality. It's a pink option for those who don't like the bold, Barbie-style pink. Number 84 is blouses with soft florals that painted like floral, usually with slight transparency. This type of blouse is feminine, delicate, and light. It can be paired with flared skirts, referencing the 1950s for ultra-feminine looks, or with more fitted skirts, like pencil skirts, for a feminine but less romantic, slightly bolder or sensual touch. This type of print favors romantic styles, so if that's your style, buy without hesitation. Number 85 is the safari dress. This dress mixes utility with sophistication, making it very interesting. It usually comes with a waist belt or tie. It can be considered a shirt dress, but not as traditional, as the bottom may be more flared and structured. It typically appears in beige, green, brown, and khaki tones, always with a safari vibe. It pairs well with closed shoes, combat boots, regular boots, or sandals. It's one of the big trends for 2026, bringing that chic archaeologist aesthetic. Number 86 is boat shoes. This type of shoe resembles moccasins with slightly rubberized soles, ideal for those who deal with water, for example. It references the nautical style, very trendy right now. It can be combined with classic and traditional pieces, or with a more creative aesthetic. It's an excellent shoe and a new trend with plenty of room to grow next year. Number 87 is hats. Here, we have a huge variety of headwear in different materials. There will be berets, caps, straw hats, any accessory you can imagine. A major highlight goes to the traditional cowboy hat, which promises a presence in the bohemian style. If you don't have a hat in your wardrobe yet, pay attention. I'm passionate. I have a real collection and recommend hats for everyone. Number 88 is block heels. This type of heel is thick, comfortable, and practical for everyday wear. I recommend them to every woman seeking practicality and comfort. They appear in boots, sandals, closed shoes, Mary Jane's. Every type of shoe has the block heel option. I, over 30, no longer have patience for thin heels. If there's a block heel option, that's my choice. I love kitten heels and block heels. They're my favorites. I admit that when platforms appear, my early 2000s side is tempted too. Number 89 is the Bambi print. This print also appeared among the creative ones, being interesting for women who like romance and creativity, but not too bold. It appears mainly in coats, bags, and shoes accessories, which I always recommend as a first choice when adding a new piece to the wardrobe, because if you don't like it, it's easier to part with. So, if you like the Bambi print, buy it in accessories. Number 90 is baggy jeans. These are loose, comfortable jeans with that gathered hem at the bottom, a strong reference to the 2000s. They're very interesting and youthful, but I recommend being careful, especially if you tend to trip, because all that fabric at the bottom can sometimes add too much volume. I think they're great for photos, but for walking or a quick jog during the day, they're not the most practical. I'd say they have a skate vibe, more casual, more grunge, very much in the 2000s style. I think they're beautiful, girls, but for me, being short and a little clumsy, they don't work very well. Number 91 is sets with vests. Vest sets are still trending, bringing a slightly more creative tailoring touch. In these sets, you have options with shorts, pants, Bermudas, and skirts. Basically, it's the vest plus any piece you want to wear on the bottom. It's an excellent choice, girls. Vests bring a more traditional, classic touch, but at the same time, when worn as a top or tank, they add style for warmer moments. Because, let's be honest, sometimes we want to be elegant and traditional, but also wear a tank, and the vest solves that problem. Lately, we've seen slightly longer vests, girls. The colors range from neutral tones, and we also have the option of adding denim. Denim is excellent too, giving more durability. I love this type of set. One of my favorites is the skirt set. I think it looks traditional, elegant, and practical for everyday life. Skirts are great, especially a midi skirt paired with a vest. It looks perfect. I highly recommend it. Number 92 is polka dot dresses. Here we have a fun classic. There's a wide variety of dresses, but the ones I've noticed most are those with straps, light polka dots on a dark background, and added scarves. In my opinion, these are the ones that will appear the most and have a European summer vibe. I find them gorgeous. These dresses are more columnar, not full-skirted. The idea is for them to fall naturally, like a sleep dress. I think this will be a big hit in 2026 because I'm already seeing it trending, so it only has room to grow. Number 93 is the pip toe, the classic shoe with an open front showing some toes. You'll see a wide variety of pip toes, from shoes with closed sides to sandals. I think this shoe has a glamorous, luxurious touch, yet it's not so common. I recommend it for women with smaller feet and shorter toes because this type of shoe can be uncomfortable for long or wide feet. Regardless, I always suggest trying it on. If your toes are longer or your feet are wide, opt for a pip toe with a more closed front. It will be more comfortable and fit better. Number 94 is the color Green Glow, a neon green that will stand out in accessories. You can use it in necklaces, bracelets, earrings, hats, or bags. It's a bold color, reminiscent of neon signs in nightclubs. Definitely an urban and daring trend. It won't be everywhere, but it will appear in details in 2026. At least, it's one of the big colors of the year according to Pantone. Now, will it really catch on, or just remain an indicative trend? Number 95 is distinctive tank tops. There's a huge variety. What ties them together is the straps, which are slightly wider. There's also transparency, different fabrics like linen and cotton, and details such as sparkles, embellishments, and sequins. These elevated tanks aim to give a more sophisticated, modern touch to a casual or sporty piece, moving away from how we used to wear them. They're elegant, and the wider straps work really well. You don't have to abandon your thin strap tanks, but if you want something more modern and sophisticated, take inspiration from these models. Number 96 is raglan dresses. This type of dress comes with a collar and sleeveless. It's extremely elegant and sophisticated, fitting within the half-Lauren aesthetic. Perfect for those who love the old money style and the heiress look. I love these dresses. They're perfect. They look gorgeous, and there's variety in the skirt, some straight, some with pleats. There's always a style you'll enjoy. If your style is elegant, sophisticated, traditional, and classic, this dress is perfect. It was a bit forgotten, but now it's back with full force. To me, it screams luxury. Number 97 is the cowhide print. Bold, different, creative, and fun. Mainly seen on accessories like bags and shoes, but also on larger items like pants, skirts, and dresses. It's not the most elegant or sophisticated choice, but if you enjoy a fun, casual, youthful, and interesting touch, it's perfect. I would definitely buy it for bags, jackets, or shoes because it's worth it. It's rare and full of personality. Number 98 is clogs, usually with wooden soles. Updated with a modern vibe, comfortable, with soft rubber soles. They fit the blur chic trend and will appear a lot in 2026. With their platform, they add height but remain comfortable. I recommend them for creative women, especially if you already like the blur style, as they'll match your wardrobe well. Number 99 is candy color pink. Like other candy color shades, these are light colors with a soft saturation. They're interesting, romantic, and feminine. They appear in accessories, skirts, and dresses, working well with the balecore aesthetic and romantic puff sleeve dresses. Perfect for anyone who loves a girly, romantic, and sweet touch. Number 100 is crochet pieces. This includes dresses, bags, skirts, and tops of all kinds. Crochet, besides being trendy, is an art. I value it greatly. I have crochet pieces and always say appreciate them because they take work and look beautiful. I admire women who know how to crochet. I don't know yet, but I plan to learn. Kudos to all the crocheters out there. You rock. For those of you who've stayed until the end, thank you so much. This channel exists because of you. Thank you for watching this video, which was a big challenge. I almost lost my voice, I confess. If you want to keep an eye on trends, check out the video above, featuring the main trends from 2010 that returned in 2026. Several weren't in today's video, so stay tuned. Just click the video on your screen. I'll see you there.